Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another podcast here on That Game Review Show. I am your host, James, and I am here with my two lovely co-hosts again.
Hello, it is I.
Why
Terrell.
are we here?
Just to suffer.
I said, why are we here now? Why are we still here? Jesus fucking Christ, McGee, get with the program.
You know what? You can suck on my dick.
You haven't even played that game. You know what?
I don't
What
need
game
to.
is it? You know what's the name of the game?
What's the name of the game?
Yeah, what's the name of the game?
Metal Gear.
That's not a sufficient... No, that's
Nope.
wrong. Metal Gear's a game for the
Metal
MSX.
Gear 5.
Metal Gear 5 doesn't exist, bucko.
None of it exists.
Metal
It's all
Gear.
nanomachines.
Metal Gear is just a figment of
No,
everyone's
Metal Gear...
imagination.
No, Metal Gear had 2 games.
Okay, so we are already off to a tangent. I'll introduce you guys. I am here with Terrell, and I am here with Matthew. And this time, we are here to talk about our top games of the decade, from listening from 2010 up until 2019.
Forever.
This is going to take
Yes,
longer
it
than the
is.
last one, but this one we're going to have to do less bullshitting.
That's fair. But before we begin, right after
word
we
from our
recorded the last
sponsor?
podcast, the Game Awards happened, and there were some announcements, not a whole heck of a lot. But is there anything you guys are excited about now that you were not during
Oh, that
the
I
last
wasn't?
video?
No.
That I wasn't. Okay, that's a more interesting question,
Okay,
actually.
maybe, actually, no, I can't even say the new Xbox because we're not going to get a good look at those until E3, so. No.
Fuck. I was interested in one game that was coming out for the Switch. No More Heroes?
Oh,
Getting to see that a little bit more made it a little bit more interesting to me.
I can see that. No More Heroes has never really held that much interest for me
It's
personally.
so Japanese, it hurts.
I know a fucking nothing about it.
Basically lightsabers that you jerk off to power up.
Okay.
So for me, I had 2 games in mind. One of them was Godfall, that very, very, very generic futuristic sci-fi game. Or futuristic fantasy, not sci-fi. It looked fine. There was a cool Hydra thing on top of that tower that looked cool. And then the other was fucking, is it Manhunter or Man-Eater? I think it's Man-Eater.
Oh, there was that one fucking, for me, this is for me.
Not
It's,
your turn anymore.
Humankind. That was interesting.
I don't remember seeing anything about that one.
That one was the, it's like a Civ-like strategy game.
It's probably not Civ-like at
Oh,
all,
I
but
got
yeah.
you. So a game that I can't even comprehend to play.
Hey, Civ is not
You
hard
are
to play.
You're a little brain then. I have bigger brain than you.
No, you don't.
You probably watch Rick and Morty, don't you?
No.
McGee.
Well, I once did, and I regret my decision. Oh fuck! I forgot that Civ 5 came out in 2010.
Matthew said the same thing.
Anyway, you were saying
Alright.
about your game. Sorry, James.
No, Man-Eater, it's a fucking fun-looking shark game where you eat
It's
people.
Jaws Unleashed for the PS4,
Oh,
essentially.
that game where I'm like, the fuck is this?
Shark.
And then we're like,
Yeah.
we're sharks.
Yeah, those are the only games I cared about.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright, so I guess that kind of covers Game Awards.
Reggie is still the Chad.
I mean, I enjoyed watching it and just like seeing.
I did
what one
too. I
was,
thought
but
this was one of the best Game Awards that we've seen.
not according to some people, but let's not talk about that.
Okay.
No.
We know who those people are, and those people don't have a say. They're not actually human.
Are any of us actually human, though? Let's be real.
You know what? James is starting to
I'm
ask the real
recording, right?
questions.
I am. Okay.
That's
And you're getting shit on fucking me.
Okay,
You're like,
okay.
this
I
motherfucker
forgot
over
turning.
here, and
I
I'm the
forgot
right
turning
audio.
on the record. Oh, I forgot turning on the recording. It was recording. I just forgot that I turned it on.
Okay. Let me just put this out here for the people at home. I was an hour
despise
late because
all
I
of
got
you.
stuck in traffic after Christmas shopping.
Or maybe you shouldn't have gone
Fucking-
Christmas shopping. You should have gone straight home.
No.
There's 8 days till Christmas. You want to talk about doing it last fucking
Yeah,
minute?
God. You have to have all your Christmas
No.
shopping done in September, stupid. Come on.
I mean, most
Yeah, right when
people's
they
stuff
put
is
up the
done
Christmas
because it's on
decorations.
fucking Steam. Everybody else is getting Steam games.
James, please talk about something.
James, please
Yes.
enlighten us. So, what was your? We're gonna go through all of the games from this decade that we enjoyed.
We're not going to go through all of the games
We're gonna
because
go
that's
through
way
all
too
of the
many
games.
games.
All the games that we enjoyed throughout the decade, and we could have played them later, or we could have played them when they first came out. Just what was our favorite game that came out of X year?
Okay, so do we start
Yeah,
with
basically,
2010?
Starting in
We'll start with
2010, going all
2010.
the way to this year.
Okay.
If any of you have any honorable mentions, feel free to mention them real quick. But please, for the love of God, try to focus,
focus on one
the top game of that year.
Okay, so
McGee, why don't you go ahead and start?
He was already starting, don't worry.
I was already going.
Oh, okay.
Do it
Just fucking. All right, fine. Fuck me then. Why am I here?
Yeah, get the fuck out
Are
of
we
here.
are we doing honorable mentions per year, or are we doing all of our
Honorable mentions
right now?
per year.
Per
Okay.
year.
So
Lots of games
for-
came out in these
Yeah.
years.
I was about to say, because you'd be surprised how many games I've forgotten came out when. So for my honorable mentions for 2010, I want to point out Mafia 2, Civ 5, and Professor Layton's Unwound Future. I love
Okay.
those games.
I
I'm looking
actually had
forward
Mafia 2 on my list.
to. I had to include Mafia 2 for me because it is one of those games that it was actually one of the first games I reviewed. So and I
is
really
true.
enjoyed it.
Okay, stop talking about Mafia 2. What's your top game? We got it.
What's my top game? What's my top game? Civ 5.
Call of Duty, isn't it?
Civ 5.
You put that
Oh,
in your
really?
honorable
Okay.
mention. Hold on.
Oh wait, then
on.
I mean
You
Red Dead.
just said
Red
it was
Dead.
honorable mention.
The list is kind of jangled because it's on a small notepad.
We have to keep you fucking in line.
You know what? Fine. Red Dead Redemption 2. I absolutely love that game.
For 2010?
You know what, Matthew?
Yeah.
Let's just get rid of
2010.
Terrell. You and I will both act as Terrell.
For 2010.
20.
For Red Dead Redemption, the first one.
You said Red Dead Redemption 2.
You know what,
just
Matthew?
did.
Suck my dick.
Hey, I mean, Red Dead Redemption was the second Red Dead game.
Well, that's the case.
No,
You have to say
I-
Red Dead 2.
That's why you have to say Red Dead 2.
Damn it, I highlighted this blue instead of changing the text to blue because I was color coding my honorable mentions.
Look at you
Matthew
trying to
over
do
here with
things
the
in an
color
organized
coding.
fashion.
Jesus Christ, he's so professional.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I hope his next review is just as professional as this list that he made. Apparently,
Oh, you want it to be?
Matthew, have you started on your next
Yes,
review
I have.
yet?
I'm actually surprised that you have.
Hey,
Are you
hey,
doing Sekiro?
hey, yes, I
I'm
am.
questioning it actually. Silence.
I said
Alright.
yes,
Anyway.
I am. What? I said yes, I am.
Oh,
Okay, that just didn't go through.
okay. What?
Terrell, would you like to expand
Okay,
any further
why,
on Red
why
Dead Redemption?
Oh, I love the fact that I was able to be a cowboy and go anywhere. And then there were the wacky races that me and Matthew did at 4 in the morning. I got so many good memories from
So
that
you
game.
liked
that-
it because you could be a cowboy.
I liked it
My-
because of the freedom it had on its online, to be perfectly honest.
Oh yeah.
We were able to
My
just
favorite
fuck
part
around.
Of Red Dead Redemption was with my mom sitting next to me, hog tying random women I found in the cities, taking them in the middle of nowhere, cutting them loose, and then shooting them.
God.
Okay, here's the thing. That's the one game my mom actually, like, took an interest in, and it was really weird. Because she didn't understand any of my other games, but Red Dead, simply because of cowboys, she was just like, I think I could try this game.
Dude, cowboys are cool.
They are. And there's not a ton of games about cowboys.
All right, Matthew.
Okay. Honorable mentions.
Yep,
Okay.
just real quick.
God of War 3. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Right. Ooh, fuck, that's a good
Wait,
one.
Brotherhood
that came out in
came out in
2010?
2010?
Yes, it did. Because
Fuck me.
1 came out in 2007, 2 came out in 2009, and then they started the yearly ones. So Brotherhood's 2010.
Oh,
God
fuck
damn.
me.
Red Dead Redemption. And it's a good thing I'm not talking about it. And BioShock 2.
That came out in
BioShock 2 was 2010.
Yes, it was.
Dude, fucking,
me.
we just went through the golden age of video
We
games.
did.
I'm realizing that
It
now.
all goes downhill from here.
It could
Okay.
very well be.
And my game for 2010, which I don't think will come off as a surprise, is Civilization 5.
Oh, dude, you and I both love Civ so much.
Okay, mainly because I started off, had no idea what the fuck I was doing, threw myself at the game, looked shit up, learned, and eventually I could just do whatever the hell I want now. I can just influence the game and bend it under my will, and I enjoy it.
Exactly.
I
And
am-
you know more about it than I do.
am really.
I remember when I first played played
I'm
fucking
not
Civ
god
with you.
tier at that game. I can't beat it on deity, but I'm really good at it.
I remember fucking teaching Matthew the very basics of Civ and just being a god. And now I go to Matthew being like, "Hey,
I mean, you won last
So how
time
do I do
because
this
thing?
you
I need a
won.
little bit of
You
help
won
here.
last time because I just kind of let you because I was like, I destroyed you.
well, yeah, you kind of let me, and at the same time, we didn't want to fucking get nuked. Neither one of us did.
By Russia.
I had the influence, you had the military might. We just kind of balanced each other out a little bit.
balance.
The balance.
All right. So Matthew, is there anything else you'd like to talk about Civ 5?
For Civ 5, I mean, it's good.
It's a good game.
good.
Still pick it up. It's
it's
like $20 on Steam.
Yeah, or any key selling site. It's not my favorite Civ anymore, but it's really good.
Civ 6.
yeah.
Matthew, I need you to teach me, to sit down with me. We need to play a full game of Civ 6.
Okay.
Because I want to learn it at this point. With
Honestly,
all the
I'd be down with
expansions.
that too because I don't know how to play
I'm not
Civ.
the best at teaching, but I'll try my goddamn best.
All right, so my turn. Honorable mentions: Bayonetta, Dante's
Bayonetta was
Inferno,
2010?
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Castlevania: Lords of Shadow, Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh, that
I also want to say Splatterhouse, but that was not that good of a game, but I loved the fuck out of
It's a
it.
shitty game, but goddamn.
As far as my 2010 game of the year, God of War 3.
God of War 3 is really good. Yeah, like you can't.
I really
It's so
expected.
good.
I expected that one. Not gonna lie.
For me, it was close between God of War 3 and God of War Ghost of Sparta because they both
Yeah.
came out in the same year.
Both very good games.
But God of War 3, oh, so good.
It was
Mwah,
like
magnifique.
it's still one of the best looking PS3 games.
Absolutely, and it's probably the best in the series still.
I mean, Ascension-
So that's
oh,
why I'm
like-
saving it for the end of my.
Oh,
marathon.
you mean like gameplay wise, it's best in the series? Okay. Because if you're talking
I'm saving it for the
graphics, if
end of
you're
my
talking
marathon.
graphics, it's like Ascension and then like God of Thor.
I have issues with Ascension's graphics. I'll talk about that in my
The
review
lighting
for
looks
it.
really good though.
The lighting looks really good. Everything else, eh. But no, God of War 3, it's like the best God of War game. Come at me, God of Thor fans.
It's really good.
It's really good.
I'll take your word for it, but I
It's
like
on
God of
it's
Thor.
on the PS4 for like $20.
Dude, not even. If you buy it used, it's probably like 10.
Oh Jesus.
If I get that job at GameStop, I get money off that too.
Then go do
Exactly.
that. Go play God of War 3.
Go play God
Alright.
of War.
Go play just God of War in general. That isn't God of War.
Or I could just keep playing God of Thor and be content with life.
Bitch, I don't even have an urge to replay that game.
Balls.
That game's so long. And the
I-
cutscenes.
I'm so glad I have all of my footage for my review already done.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. 2011.
2011. Really good year. Well, kind of. I only have like 5 games listed for it. Terrell.
2010 was the banger.
2010. Oh, such a good year. 2011. Terrell, go ahead and start us off with 2011.
I really don't have any honorable mentions for 2011, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, I really enjoyed MW3, but you guys won't let me live down Call of Duty, so I'm afraid to mention
Well, no,
it.
you can put it on your list. We're just gonna
Dude, if
give
it's
you
your
shit.
favorite, whatever.
It is the first one I played online, and that's where I kind of got my online gaming start.
Yeah, like
Was it Modern
we're
Warfare
not
3?
judging you. We're just making fun of you. There's a difference.
Okay.
At least we're
whatever.
not saying it's in bad
Yeah.
taste.
Okay. Like, so MW3 is easily an honorable mention, but I really did. The game I'd give it to, honestly, was Infamous 2. When Little Troll wasn't allowed to have GTA, Infamous came in clutch.
Oh, yeah, like Infamous is
Dude,
much better
Infamous
than
2,
GTA.
good game. Oh, way better.
Oh, way
No,
better.
I mean in terms of in terms of violence?
Dude, you're fucking
Dude,
electrocuting
overall.
people.
Overall, Infamous 2 is a better game.
Well, yeah,
It's
I'm,
more
I'm
action.
saying just
That's a lot more action. And it just...
But yes, I can agree with Infamous 2 being up there.
Yeah.
I mean, wow, it's such a good fucking game.
Oh, yeah.
A massive improvement over Infamous 1. But yes, Terrell, is there anything else you'd like to say about Infamous 2?
I don't think so, actually.
You don't think so?
I don't think so, no.
Alright. Matthew. Go ahead.
Okay, 2011. Batman Arkham City.
Okay.
The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. As much as I give that game shit, I still
course.
enjoy it. Ocarina of
Alright.
Time 3D.
How many times did you buy Skyrim?
Completely did not realize that came out in 2011.
And my game of that year, unsurprisingly, Dark Souls.
So, yeah, I mean, it kind of goes without saying, Dark Souls, fucking love Dark Souls.
Yeah. It
Kind of
just
goes without saying, still haven't played Dark Souls.
yeah, it's just the world's interconnected. The bosses, most of them, Capra Demon, are fun. I don't know, the build variety, the PvP mechanics, while broken, are still like interesting and get like built up further along the series as you go. And it's one of the best in the series. The short series, but it's one of the best.
Alright, so for mine, honorable mentions, Mortal Kombat, Infamous 2, Dark Souls, Skyrim. So I wanted to go a little bit different with this one. My game of the year is Super Mario 3D Land for the Nintendo 3DS.
I need to play that game, dude. I have.
It's fun. It's fun. It's just no bloated story, no
Yeah,
like
you just
crazy
go-
gameplay. It's just fun.
I don't know how.
If you hadn't said Dark Souls, I would have said
Yeah.
Dark Souls.
I don't know how it's gonna work on a new 2DS because I know there are some 3D puzzles, but I really want to try it out.
There's switches inside of the 3D puzzle rooms
that
where
make
it
it 2D?
shifts the camera perspective. It's honestly not that
Okay.
hard. Even then, with 3D, it's not like that much
Okay.
different. So 2011 went pretty
Yeah.
quick. 2012,
Mickey, say the
Ah,
game.
20.
Say the game.
start
You
us
know
off.
what it is. Say the game.
Honorable mentions. Borderlands 2. Game of the year.
Coward.
Call of Duty Black Ops.
That's
2.
a good game.
Yeah! Woo! We got him.
But why? Besides the fact that it's a really good Call of Duty game, why?
Like you just said, it's a fantastic Call of Duty game. I think that's where the series really peaked. I think that was the last peak of the series. I practically slaved my life
You
away
got
to
Master
that fucking
Prestige.
game. I did. I got Master Prestige in less than less than a month after the game came out.
Ooh.
And it was just that game that was there in my life when I was at a very low point. So I ended up just grabbing hold of it and just making good times and good memories out of it that I just love it. I have so many fond memories in that game, both online and whilst picking it up on release night.
It's how we met.
It's how me and Matthew met, yeah. It's just it's that game for me. Like, I've had games that do similar things since, but I have never put as much time into a game as I did Black Ops 2.
Okay, so I have a question for the both of you. Do either of you replay any of your top games of these years?
Well, I play Civ 5 all the time. I play Dark Souls all the time. I play that game all the time. I play that game all the time. I want to play that game again. Want to play that game again, and I'm playing that game a lot.
Well, I mean, like, Terrell, do you ever see yourself coming back to Call of Duty?
And coming back to Black Ops 2.
I mean, we kind of do.
Yeah.
Because we have it on PC.
I pop on to it on PC with Matthew and them every once in a while.
Okay.
Like, Do I play it nearly as much as I used to? No. But do I play it?
Every once in a while.
Yeah, but do I play it? Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I hop on with Matthew, play fucking couple rounds, pop off, don't touch it for a couple months, stuff like that. I picked up Modern Warfare. It's okay. It's not Black Ops 2, but it's okay.
All right. Okay. So I was just curious about that.
Yeah, and a lot of these games I either did go back to or I've played more recently. Like the Professor Layton games I'm just now getting into.
Ew.
What? Be proud, I'm actually playing something on a DS, for fuck's sake.
DS is dead.
Exactly, and you can get the games for pretty cheap.
Or super expensive.
Depending on the game,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Matthew,
Me?
your turn.
Okay. This year is pretty dry. Honorable mention, Black Ops 2. Because it's a good game.
Okay.
And then, I told you this, my game of that year, Scribblenauts Unlimited.
Scribblenauts, really?
Yes.
I was surprised too.
I like a year or two ago, I bought it on PC, and I did everything. I 100% of that game.
You 100%
I
of
100%
fucking Scribblenauts.
Scribblenauts Unlimited.
Matthew.
And then I mess with some workshop mods, but not too many. But I just like how morbid you can solve some things. Like I remember like there was this one puzzle where like there was a ball on like this guy's lawn and he wouldn't let you touch it, so I made him blind and deaf and just picked it up and left him. I didn't undo him. He's just blind and deaf now.
Yeah, I mean, whatever works. All right, so for mine, it was a decent year. Prototype 2, Darksiders 2, FTL Faster Than Light, one of my personal favorites, PlayStation All-Stars Battle
fuck.
Royale.
Oh, did you? Are you actually putting that in your mentions?
Yeah, dude, I fucking love that game.
You are an actual whore. You are. That game is so fucking bad.
It's so fun. I had so much fun with it.
I'm not gonna lie. When I played it with you and fucking Kyle, that shit was amazing. I loved it. It was stupid, but it was so bad it was fun. That's the problem.
You know what? Fuck you. I am making PlayStation All-Stars my game of 2012. Fuck you.
Are you actually?
It was going to be Animal Crossing New Leaf, but no. Now it's PlayStation All-Stars.
Okay, you better put Animal Crossing in your fucking honorable mentions and tell me why then.
It's an honorable mention. It's fun. Fuck you. But no, okay, so I guess I'll talk about PlayStation All-Stars. It's a fun competitor to Smash Brothers. I really liked some of the character choices. One of my personal favorites being Kratos, obviously.
Big Daddy.
I fucking dominated in that game, and that's
because
part of the reason
Kratos
I
was
enjoyed
broken.
it. He's so fucking OP in that game. There are a lot of bullshit mechanics, but
There's a lot of stages where you just have to fight till you explode.
right. But overall, I feel like as a starting point, PlayStation All-Stars could have been a good series. But unfortunately, well, it's 2012 and we're still waiting for them to announce the next game.
It's
not
not
going
coming
to.
out.
I know.
They're never going to. I think it would be cool if they could fucking make a proper competitor, but they're never going to be able to.
At some point, I've made many
Many of
I've come up with many ideas on how to make a PlayStation Battle Royale 2. I will make it a video coming up on TGRS at some point. Mm-hmm. Because
Quote unquote
God, I
TGRS.
fucking want it.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Shut it. On TGRS, you nobody. Alright.
2013.
I'm gonna have to cut out so much.
No, you're
the point
not.
Of us,
Just let us fucking hint and shit. Oh.
2013.
What's O?
I'm as you know, I'm super last minute doing this list.
Okay.
2013.
And
Well,
I found
yes.
one for a future year that is actually one of my favorite games of maybe all time. And you can make fun of me for it, but I really, really liked it.
All right. Well, we're not talking about future games. We're talking about 2013.
Let's
So,
talk about
Terrell,
2013.
please tell us about 2013.
Fuck, what was the game that I just remembered came out in 2013 that I forgot? Oh, GTA 5. That came out in 2013, right?
And 2014 and 2015.
There you go. So GTA 5 is in my honorable mentions. That was my first GTA game. It is by far the hardest game I've ever had to convince my parent to let me obtain. And it was well worth the payoff. I put so much time into that game, and I do enjoy going back to it every so often.
As I got it as a Christmas present casually.
Yeah, you fucking filthy casual.
I fucking love GTA 5 Online.
The launching glitch.
Hundreds of hours.
The launching glitch. The launching
I
glitch.
I still genuinely hate you for misspelling launching.
Okay. To be perfectly honest, James, can I just let you know that I didn't know I was dyslexic till I hit high school? I just thought there was something wrong with me spelling wise. And then I was told I was dyslexic, and I'm just like, oh shit, it all makes sense now. You want to know how they check to see if you're dyslexic? They tell you to spell dyslexia.
Dude, I can't even spell dyslexia.
DYSLYXIA?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. I'm decent at spelling, anyways. But you talked a lot about GTA 5. But what is your
Game of the year? Wind Waker HD.
Oh, how's that Let's Play going?
Solid choice.
How's the Let's Play going? It's fucking dead, just like my
Do
channel.
you know how to conduct in Wind Waker anymore, or
Yes, I know how to conduct in Wind Waker. I actually beat the game with my cousin. I was good at the combat. They were good at keeping track of where we needed to go. And me being good at a fucking combat game, I know, it's fucking shocking. But yeah, I truly, truly, truly enjoyed that game a lot. And it was my first Zelda game. So it holds a special place in my heart.
So I know it came out a little bit later. Have you tried Twilight Princess HD?
I have not.
You're a fucking whore.
Mainly because I just didn't
Play that fucking game.
Twilight.
It's fun. I think Wind Waker is better out of the two, but Twilight Princess is good.
You know what?
Twilight Princess is very good, and I hold it in
I'll
high
give it a
regard
shot.
because it was my first Zelda game. It's not my favorite, but it was my first.
It's your first?
Yeah.
All right.
You little kids, your first Zeldas were like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess.
Yeah, go jerk
Mine
off.
was
on
Link.
person
Mine
that
was
cares,
Link.
At
Grandpa.
least my favorite isn't Ocarina of Time. It's almost, but it's not.
What is your
Majora's
favorite?
Mask.
Okay, that's fair. Mine might be Link Between Worlds. I'm not entirely sure. It changes within the day.
I need to play Link
Anyways.
Between Worlds.
So many
Super good.
fucking games that came out throughout the years, dude.
Matthew, go ahead and tell us
Okay,
about
2013. Honorable mentions: GTA 5, and this one was a little cheeky. For honorable mention, Metal Gear Solid: The Legacy Collection.
It's
That is cheating. That's why it's an honorable mention. Just because it's, Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 4. It's cheating. Okay, but my game of that year was Super Mario 3D World.
Okay, that's one of my honorable mentions. But God, it's so fucking good.
It's a really good, like, just like, because it kind of borrows, from America Super Mario Brothers 2, with the whole attribute system given to Luigi, Peach, and Toad, or whatever. The new power-ups, like the cat suit, that was a 3D World exclusive, right? Or brand new one.
Yes.
Okay, like the cat suit and the double cherry. I especially love the double cherry. The double cherry
Dude,
is amazing. No one talks about it enough.
The double cherry was fun, especially when you got so many of them. It caused the Wii U to lag.
Emulators, I don't know what that is.
But no, fucking one of the best Mario games.
I loved going.
I hate when people talk shit about it because it's not like a core 3D Mario game. But that doesn't make it not
It's really
good.
good and fun, and like going around getting all the stamps, getting all like the 3 green stars in every level or whatever it was. The occasional Captain Toad level here or there. I just think it's a really fucking good game.
All right, let's just ignore Terrell
let's
for
just
a while.
But yeah, I think it's a really solid game that more people need to give a shot. And since Wii U emulation has come so far, you should totally do it.
I don't need to. I have my
Well, I'm
Wii
not
U
talking
hooked
about.
up.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
have a
talking
Wii
about
U
the
hooked
people
up, too.
with a Wii U. With a Wii U, I'm talking about the people that don't have a Wii U because it didn't sell.
You know what really needs to happen? A port onto Switch with new levels.
Yes, or just a port on the Switch. That'd be good enough.
That too. All right. So for me, 2013 was an interesting year. Honorable mentions: DMC Devil May Cry, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, Flower, Mario 3D World, Link Between Worlds, Metal Gear Rising.
I'm proud of you, James.
I'd say overall probably my favorite game of 2013 might have been Pikmin 3.
I've never played Pikmin, so how is Pikmin 3?
Pikmin 3 is really good. Pikmin 2 is still the best, but God, Pikmin 3 is so fucking good. And it's also sad because 2013 is when it was released, and we're still waiting on Pikmin 4.
Hey, I'm still waiting for Prime 4. You can shut the hell up.
I'm not waiting for anything for because if
been
I touch Nintendo
12
properties
years.
anymore, I get in trouble.
12 years since Prime 3.
I mean,
I think I
Pikmin
know
4 has been
I think
almost
I know
done.
your 2014 game of the year, James. And if it's not, I'm gonna
yeah?
be impressed.
Well, we'll see when we get there. But yeah, no, Pikmin 3. Pikmin 4 has been almost done, apparently, for the last, 5 years.
Oh, man. It's
So-
almost
they just
done.
keep postponing
It's
it.
almost done.
But yeah, Pikmin 3, lots of fun. I really wish it will get a port onto Switch. Nintendo just needs to port every
Wii U game
exclusive
ever.
onto Switch.
They will. Don't worry. Give them time.
No, they need to do it now. Like, tomorrow.
Direct tomorrow, surprise.
I will happily drop my entire paycheck on buying them. But no, really good. If I wouldn't go with Pikmin 3, I'd probably go with DMC Devil May Cry. Alright, so 2014. God, 2014, that feels so long ago.
What a
5
year.
years ago, dude.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Almost 6.
Terrell,
Take us
Go
in.
ahead.
Take us in.
take us in. Do what you need to do.
All right. So, honorable mentions. Last of Us Remastered.
Ew.
I know. I expected that reaction. But aren't you glad it's not my game of the year?
Yeah, I am.
Yes, I really enjoy Last of Us. Of course, I'm going to have to notice it, even though James will just, be a bitch about it.
Ew. Continue.
Continuing. Valiant Hearts, which I plan to make a video on sometime next year, if I can hit it.
Okay.
It's in the same vein as My Memory of Us that I did this year, but it's about World War I, and it's actually made by a B team at Ubisoft. So
Alright.
I'm looking forward at that. Looking forward to that. And then my game of the year for 2014 is Titanfall.
Big surprise. I will admit, I completely forgot that Titanfall was released in 2014. I
did
completely
too.
forgot that Titanfall was a game.
I also forgot that Titanfall came out in 2014, but I remember picking it up around release for the Xbox 360, and that's the only game I played. It's the only reason I paid for gold. It's the only reason why I owned an Xbox 360.
Was it a 360
And then once I got a PC, I had no reason for that 360 anymore. That's why you
Which
own it
I
now.
then bought.
I think I may have found the Kinect, by the way, but I don't remember what I did with it. I think I chunked it.
No one wants a fucking Kinect anyways.
Yeah, especially the
I don't
fucking
have
Kinect.
space for a Kinect.
Out of all the games.
But so you would say Titanfall is your game of the year.
Yeah.
Okay. Matthew.
Yes.
What was your favorite game of the year 2004?
So this one's kind of not. This one kind of doesn't count because for my honorable mention, I put Mario Kart 8. Now, I've never played Mario Kart 8, but I played Deluxe, basically the same game. So I'm counting Mario Kart 8. I think it's a really good Mario Kart game. But my game of the year is my favorite Souls game of all time, Dark Souls 2.
Okay, so for the years that Souls games came out, I did put them in my list, but Dark Souls 2, I did not. Dark Souls 2 was okay, but please tell us why it's your game of
the PvP felt the most fair, so there's that giant thing that then again, PvP is not the entire game, but so I just enjoy it because of like I think the kind of art style they were going for, like when you buff weapons, like it looks like really like vibrant. I don't know. I like the way the game looks.
It's a pretty good art style.
And I do acknowledge like every flaw with that goddamn game, but just something about it like makes me love it more than the other games. I don't know what it is. Like some of the bosses are horrible. Some of the bosses are just normal enemies, but some of the bosses are like top tier in the entire series that I enjoy, like DLC included and all that. And I don't know, I just found it fun. The like equipment, like how it stole equipment basically from like Dark Souls 1 a little bit, reworked a lot of stuff, added interesting rings, and did the 4-ring slot thing that became standard. I enjoy it. It's my favorite Souls game.
Okay. I mean, it's good. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's not the best Dark Souls game. I, for the most part, enjoyed my time with it. Fuck the Shrine of Amana.
Fuck the Shrine of Amana. I hate that place.
But overall, Dark Souls 2 is fine. It's good.
It's fine. Fine. Yeah, just say you hate it.
It's the fucking worst game. No one should ever play it. Why did they even make it?
Fuck you, FromSoft.
Don't buy any FromSoft game from 2014 to 2019.
Never.
Alright. So it's my turn for 2014, but Terrell, you said you think you know what my game of the year was?
Yeah. I think I do.
What do you think it is?
If it's not Shovel Knight, I'm gonna be surprised.
Okay. So 2014 is a difficult year.
He's got
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze came out, one of the best 2D platformers. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes came out, one of the best Metal Gear games.
Okay.
Infamous Second Son, Wolfenstein The New Order, probably the best first-person shooter, other than, like, Doom 2016.
I was about to say, Doom.
Bayonetta 2, I've spent hundreds of hours in Binding of Isaac Rebirth. But yeah, Shovel Knight.
I knew it.
Yeah, it's such a good game. I got it specifically for a trip I was taking. I bought it the day before the trip on the 3DS, and I finished it within the first hour of the trip the next day. God, it was so good. The art style, the music, the gameplay, so good. There's a reason the video I'm gonna make for it is over an hour long.
Oh,
probably longer because there's a lot of content in King of Cards.
You're going all out on that one, aren't you?
I am going all out. But yes, Shovel Knight. And I oftentimes forget Shovel Knight came out in 2014.
And I feel like I know what Matthews is going to be for 2016, by the way, as I look ahead.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I know what
spoilers.
It's gonna be.
Yeah.
I know what it's going to be.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I'm not looking at your guys' actual list.
I know.
I'm making educated guess.
Okay. Let's move on then. Let's get closer to 2016 so we can see how wrong you are.
All right, then let's move on to 2015.
No, 2014.5.
Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, are we just gonna do something to skip over 2016?
No,
That way
no,
we
we're
don't
not.
have to
No,
address Harambe?
no. I didn't even think. I forgot that existed. What the fuck are you doing bringing that?
2016.
Yeah. No one
2016 was a terrible
thinks
year.
about Harambe.
2016 was the year where
I think about Harambe. I'm gonna pull out my dick for
2016
Harambe.
was the year where I woke up on January 1st of 2017, opened meme apps, and just, it's over. Like, people were celebrating it. It killed so many celebrities.
And we haven't had a year like that since. And I'm calling it right now. Fucking Betty White gonna kick the bucket in fucking 2020.
Don't you dare say that about Betty White. But that is not the point. We're not reviewing the years, people.
Okay,
We're
20
reviewing
2015
the
games.
Can we do a
McGee,
review of the
McGee,
years?
2015 games. Go McGee.
No.
Go McGee 2015
Because
games.
it's a
Go,
blur.
go,
McGee, go McGee 2015
Go.
games.
Go, okay.
Yes,
okay.
go.
Okay. So, my honorable mentions, believe it or not, are Deadpool, Chivalry, Medieval Warfare.
I played that for a whole, 5 minutes.
Me too, but it was a very wondrous 5 minutes. Just Cause 3. Shit, there was one more and I forgot to write it down. Anyway, it doesn't matter. However, James, Matthew, you get ready to cheer. You ready?
Okay.
You ready? You prepared?
Okay.
My game of the year is Fallout 4.
It's first person
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
why I expected the cheering, because you got me again.
No, it's not necessarily a first-person shooter. It's just
it's
a
not,
shitty
it's not
RPG.
I haven't played Fallout 4, but I know it's not the best in the series because I played the best in this series. Fucking fight me.
I know it's not the best in the series, but it's the one that finally did get
It's the
me
one that
hooked.
got a
and
lot
that's
of
why I
people
like
into
the Outer
Fallout.
Worlds so much.
Overall, Outer Worlds way fucking
Way
better
better.
than Fallout.
Well, that's
4.
because,
Fallout
you know,
4
they-
was
fucking
so
better.
That's
boring.
because they
Way
like
fucking
tried.
better.
They tried for that game.
They did.
Yeah, Bethesda didn't just fucking shit it out of its ass like, here, you cretins.
You cretins.
All right,
Exactly.
but Terrell, please explain to us a little bit about why you enjoyed the
Fallout
worst
4?
of the Fallout games.
Well, for me being the stereotypical first-person shooter boy that I am, I was like, I had played the original, I was gonna say original Fallout, but it was like I played the original Bethesda Fallout.
Fallout 3.
Fallout 3, and then I played Obsidian's Fallout New Vegas, and I understand why people like them, but I didn't like how stiff all the guns and everything were. And with Fallout 4, I got that nice balance of how the guns should feel and respond and shit, while also, the story was pretty bad, but it was entertaining enough to warrant at least a playthrough. Not to mention, I thought it was nice to be able to just go around and explore everything in fucking Fallout 4. And I spent a surprising amount of time building a base.
Okay, so you put the game through its paces. I got you.
Yeah, exactly. I actually opened myself up to everything that the game had to offer me, and I was not disappointed.
All right. So, Matthew,
Okay. Honorable mention.
take us away.
Honorable mention. I put this one in honorable mentions for obvious reasons, but Dark Souls 2 Skull of the First Sin. Actually, my preferred version of Dark Souls 2, but I wanted to give it to the original because that's the one I played first, and I had a good time with it. Second honorable mention, Phantom Pain.
Okay.
I was hyped. I was hyped for a new Metal Gear game, and I needed it. But probably not to your surprise, James. My game of 2015 is Bloodborne.
So you're an asshole. But that's fine. I have other games I can put.
Okay.
As far as Phantom Pain goes, I didn't even put that on mine. I thought it was such a boring fucking Metal Gear game.
I'm judging it based off my first, because I can't play it anymore. I tried doing a second playthrough. I can't. First playthrough, though, I liked.
I'm just saying, there's a reason I put Ground Zeroes on my
Yeah.
list and not Phantom Pain.
Okay, but for
yes,
Bloodborne.
Yes.
Bloodborne. Fucking, I think most of the community considers this the best of the Soul series, hands down.
One of, if not the best,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Which is weird when you consider everything.
What do you mean by
That it's more of an offshoot of the Soul series
Oh
than
well,
it is
I
actually part
think
of
it's
the Soul
because
series.
it teaches you how to play Souls.
It does.
Because you don't have a shield to hide behind. It teaches you the aggressive way of playing Souls, which is a lot more fun than just hiding behind shields and shit.
It makes you get good at dodging. It makes you get good at timing shit. It's real sparse on RPG elements, so it kind of helps you figure out how they translate into Dark Souls.
Because
Okay.
it's got everything.
honestly-
it's got stamina management, the basic Dark Souls mechanics, but it also throws in new stuff with like guns. How like they're basically parries, but you can make builds around them, which I really like.
Yeah.
It got rid of the complicated magic, leaving only like one set of items for you to use your magic with, your magic stat. It added chalice dungeons, which aren't the most groundbreaking thing ever, but I think are kind of cool. And, dude, the fucking bosses.
The fucking bosses.
The fucking bosses. They're the
Bloodborne.
they're the fucking best in the series. They have like there are a couple exceptions, but basically all the DLC bosses are amazing. A lot of base game bosses are amazing. The weapons, they're not as many as the other games, but they're really nice. They got 2 weapon modes that you can switch between. It's just phenomenal game. And
Right.
with the Souls game, with me getting into the Souls games in late 2014, fucking Bloodborne coming out, I have around 300 hours in every one of the Souls games. Like, it's at least 300 hours. It's ridiculous. Bloodborne, amazing.
Bloodborne is the Souls game to play if you want to get into the series. Terrell, though, because we hate you, you have to start on Dark Souls 1.
I mean, apparently I can hide behind a shield in Dark Souls 1, so I'll take it.
You could not.
But,
You could choose not to.
Yeah.
That's how you play. You just do what you want.
But yeah, Bloodborne, such a good game. It's actually my first Souls game.
Really?
Yeah, I tried Dark Souls 1. I tried it probably 5 or 6 times. Said, fuck it. And then actually with Game Grumps,
That's because
they were playing through
Bloodborne has like teeth. It captures like if it's your type of game, it will snare you in. Like it will just take hold of you.
Right. Yeah, with Game Grumps, they were playing through Bloodborne, and that got me interested in it. So I rented it from GameFly because I was cool.
Hell yeah.
And
Dude,
fucking fell in love. And then went through, played Dark Souls 1, fell in love, played 3, fell in love, ignored 2.
Until you had to for Naked Souls.
Good old Naked Souls. I need to get back to that.
Naked Souls 3 or Bloodborne, whichever.
But no,
Can I
Bloodborne,
quickly
good game.
derail everything real
Yes.
quick? So my food said it was delivered.
Oh.
They haven't called me.
Someone took your food.
So someone took my food.
Fucking sucks to suck.
I'm upset. I'm very upset.
Figure it out. Figure it
I
out
paid
right
for
now.
that.
Make a complaint. Be like, I didn't get food.
Yep. Yeah. What do you mean? Where's my food? All right. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, amazing game.
So,
Play it, McGee.
amazing game. So
Amazing
for
game.
2015, I would have said Bloodborne if Matthew had. So I'm going to regulate that to an honorable mention. Mortal Kombat 10. Wonderful Mortal Kombat game. King's Quest Chapter 1, I'm going to loop in the entirety of King's Quest as far as that goes, because it released into, I think, 2017, if I remember right.
Jesus.
But no,
Jesus Christ.
Chapter 1 came out 2015.
So you're
But,
counting all of it.
Yes, I'm counting all of it. It was so much fun. Good translation of a point-and-click adventure game. But for my game of the year in 2015, Matthew, you might hate me. Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition.
Oh boy. Here we go. Devil May Cry Power Hour. Here we go.
Okay.
I mean, it's.
I wouldn't have even listed it if Devil May Cry 4 hadn't come out in like 2009, just outside of the decade.
Yeah.
But Special Edition released so much new shit. Playable Virgil, playable Lady and Trish.
Yeah.
Actually, that's like the only new shit it added other than Legendary Dark Knight on consoles. But, oh my god, just the quality of life improvements, so good. And it,
Well, the
I've
fact
actually
that it
lately
took
I've been
from-
itching on playing
The
it.
fact that it took almost 10 years to get a re-release, I think I'm gonna give you a pass. I think I'm gonna give you a pass. Oh, no. Especially considering you were gonna choose Bloodborne and I just fucking took it and just ran away.
Yeah, asshole.
I mean, you guys can overlap. I don't see why it's a problem to overlap.
More diversity. More discussion, rather.
More discussion. Okay, whatever you say, James.
But no, Devil May Cry 4 is a decent game.
It was your first.
It was my first. Uncle Dante popped that cherry.
Oh.
It's such an uncomfortable line.
Better than Pizza Man Dante or Hobo Dante.
I am ready to leave. I quit. Good luck. You guys are on 2-week cycles now. Bye-bye.
No, we're not. We're just gonna have an empty week in between us.
Yeah, it's a break week. But no, 4 Special Edition made Devil May Cry 4 a much better game. So
And it was in HD.
I give it credit for that. And it was technically so was 4.
It was in better HD. It was in 1080p this time.
It was full HD. All right, but yes, that's my 2015 game. 2016, I think I know what Terrell's pick is.
Oh, really?
Do you?
And I don't quite know what Matthew's would be, but I have a hunch.
Okay.
So Terrell, go ahead.
Okay, so honorable mentions. We are starting with Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Okay.
I have to bring it up. It is a really good team-based shooter. Really enjoyed it.
Didn't even realize that came out in 2016.
I didn't either till I looked at the fucking thing, and literally it won every game of the year.
Oh,
Did that game even come out?
Overwatch?
What the fuck is Overwatch?
Yeah, it's a Blizzard game.
Who's Blizzard?
James just being a dick.
Oh, okay.
Job Simulator. No, that was like my whole reason of wanting to get into fucking VR.
Get your fat ass moving around.
Yeah, get my fat ass moving around. That and Beat Saber, but like I found Job Simulator to be horrendously funny. We got Civilization 6. So
Okay.
I may actually have a hole in my theory about I know what game of the year is Matthew's for 2016, but if not, I was damn close.
Okay.
I have to be. I loved Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. I've been playing through that again recently since the new movie's about to come out.
I noticed that. Yeah, you were actually on your PS4 for once.
Yeah, I was playing it with my friend. She came over and we bought it for the PS4. It was cheap.
Oh, your friend. Oh, voucher.
You fucking wish.
You
I
wish.
fucking wish. Doom for 2016. That is another
Wonderful
honorable
game.
mention. Wonderful game. You can't mention 2016 without thinking of Doom.
Watch me.
Mainly because it was living in the year was Doom, and playing the game was fucking phenomenal.
I haven't played Doom yet.
But my game of the year, and I don't know if James actually got it right. Actually, James, what do you think it is?
Ratchet and Clank.
Ooh, no, but I forgot that came out in 2016, so honorable mention, Ratchet and Clank, yoinking that one from you, buddy. That was a fantastic game, and I'm so happy you let me play it. Firewatch.
I did not remember that game came out in 2016.
I had to look it up to be sure, but I was pretty sure that it came out that year. And God, I just love that game. It's so like I have to be in a mood to go play it because it's very there is no differing story. So like I have to wait a long time before I can replay it, but I've replayed it like 3 times. It's just a nice little game where I can turn myself off for a while and look at really pretty scenery, but also have enough of a story to keep me wanting to push through. And it's only 2 hours long.
So I haven't gone through Firewatch myself, but I saw a really good Let's Play series from one of my favorite creators for it. And it looked good, but nothing about it made me really want to go for it.
I don't remember exactly how I got into it. Like
I didn't
think
buy
my
it for
friend-
you?
either you bought it for me or
I
one
did.
of my
It was for your graduation thing. That's right, because you mentioned
Wait.
being interested in it.
Oh yeah, but I didn't graduate till the next year.
Well, you didn't have to play Firewatch 2016 because I
That's-
remember
oh,
you
yeah, that's
mentioning
right.
you wanted it.
Yeah, no, I don't remember what it was that got me into it. It was just, I thought it was interesting. It looked cool, and I wanted it. And then you picked it up for me for graduation. That's how it came to be. That's why I had to look up when it came out. But yeah, no, that game really, like, it was one of the first games I actually played in my dorm. It was one of the first games I played when I get back here, and it's just a nice little game that's calm and relaxing for me.
Yeah, fair enough. Matthew, I could tell you were kind of bored. You were starting to sing some probably weeb bullshit.
No. I was like the fucking X-Files because he was like, wait, I didn't graduate till 2017.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's got the plot twist. Okay. Okay.
Go ahead. What is your...
Okay, here are my
list?
honorable mentions. Dark Souls 3.
Fuck.
Civilization 6.
Okay.
Oh, I think I got it. I think I actually got it then.
You think you got it?
I think I got it.
What do you think it is?
I think it's Persona 5.
Hell yeah, it is.
Hell yeah! I did it! I
Oh.
called that bitch out on his shit. He liked Persona dick too much.
I didn't
Yeah,
realize
dude.
Persona 5 was 2016. Okay, the most interesting thing about this is I don't remember when any of these games came out.
Dude, I've literally been opening up the Wikipedia pages for the game lists, and I've
Dude,
been
I
just
even-
scrolling through.
I even scrolled through all of them, and I didn't see like half of these.
Well, dude, you have to be looking at like almost every game, and it's
Yeah, you have to
fucking
scroll
hard.
down to you have to scroll down to critically acclaimed to see a lot of them.
Exactly. Well,
okay.
well, critically acclaimed. Well, you have to go through I go through it month by month.
Yeah.
It's a bitch.
Yeah, you have to go through all of it.
Yes, Matthew, go ahead.
Okay, Persona 5. My not technically first Persona experience, but it's the first game I actually beat. It's the first Persona game I beat. I started off. First of all, that game's fucking aesthetic is. I don't even know how to describe it with real words. That thing is just. Woo! Fucking. I guess slick. I think slick works. I don't know. Amazing. The story was really interesting to me for the first half. It got kind of in the middle and then really good at the end. I loved the whole balancing the traditional JRPG battle and grinding mechanics with the everyday interaction and skill raising, getting to know all the NPCs in the game. I just think it was amazing, and I'm buying Persona 5R for next year. So there's that. Last
Okay.
PS4 game I'll probably ever play.
Oh god.
Oh, yummy. I am wildly turned on right now.
Good, as you should be.
Oh no.
Good.
Anyways, so 2016, my games, I have 4 games written down, so I'll have 3 honorable mentions. Dark Souls 3, which I actually skipped school to play that one. Sorry.
I
Dad.
knew it. I knew that's why you were not there that day. You fucking whore.
Okay, so I asked my dad because I had never ever taken a day off of school to play a game. So I asked him, I'm like, hey, would you be horribly upset if I took the day off to play Dark Souls? He's like, yes, because graduation is coming up. I'm like, okay, cool, got you. So I woke up late, went over to the GameStop, picked it up, and played it at home for a few hours.
And then didn't go to school like the fucking whore he is.
No, I went to school
Late.
for a few hours.
God damn it.
But yeah, so that Ratchet and Clank, wonderful game. I actually got the platinum trophy for it. It took a long time for it.
All right.
Doom 2016. I mean, we've expressed at length. Probably one of the best first-person shooters ever.
Oh, easily.
My game of the year, though, Stardew Valley.
I played that a little bit.
So fucking good. I've put hundreds of hours into it between the Switch version and the PC version. I haven't played it much on PS4 or anything, but I can't play that game and not be in a good mood. It's just like so relaxing.
I don't blame.
I mean, that's
It
kind of
is
like
a
what it's
relaxing
designed for.
game.
Right, exactly. It's what it's designed for. It's meant to be a relaxing game, and I've more than got my money's worth out of it.
Every time you've purchased it.
No, because I haven't put that many hours into it on PS4. I've put maybe like 1. And I bought the physical copy, so I got the map and everything too, so that was nice. Oh, I hate money.
Clearly.
Yes, you do.
Alright. So, we're actually making decent time.
Oh God.
Even with the breaks.
If in 2018, if you don't mention this one game at all, I'm calling it out afterwards.
Okay. To be fair, 2018 was the year I played the least games from. So, kind of predictable what mine's gonna be.
Yeah, mine is going to be pretty obvious, I think.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Terrell, please lead us in our conquest of 2017.
Oh, yeah, the glorious year of which I graduated high school. So, in 2017, I don't know if you guys knew, but this little handy dandy thing came out called
what's
Nintendo
that?
Switch.
Oh, never heard of it.
And if you get a running theme along this category, fucking there you go.
Okay, give it to us.
So, for my honorable mentions, I don't have many, but I have one or two. Super Hot VR. Fantastic game. Absolutely
Okay.
fantastic VR game. Super Hot as a game itself is already great, but now when you add it into VR, it is just so much cooler. You feel like a badass every time you play it.
Hate to say it, did not like Super Hot that much.
You get motion sick really easily, don't you?
Not so much anymore. I just thought it was super boring.
That's fair. Okay, in VR, it is, I would definitely say, a lot better. It is a lot better in VR. Since it's determined based on how you move, like how much you move, whether or not time continues. So it's like one of those things where if you move a lot really quickly, shit changes too much.
Right.
Whereas if you stand there completely still, you have a lot of time to look around and figure out what you need to do, but it may not work out that way.
Anyways,
So-
please continue.
Yes, I have to give a honorable mention to the Cuphead.
Okay.
The Cuphead was a very good game.
Was that 2018?
Agreed.
A very good game. Breath of the Wild.
I don't think Cuphead. Hold on, I don't think Cuphead was 2018.
Did it come out in 2017 for?
Wait,
It was 2017, yes.
Yeah. Okay, we're on 2017. Never mind. I'm just being retarded. Keep going.
What
I
was
love
that?
you, King Crimson.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry. Keep going.
No, Cuphead was 2017.
Oh, do what?
Cuphead was 2017. game.
Yes.
I knew it. I knew
I
it.
was just being
I mean, I
stupid.
fucking looked too. So like. Anyway. Anyway.
So was Breath of the Wild your game of the year or honorable mention?
Honorable mention.
Okay. And I have a strange suspicion I know what your game of the year is.
Oh, it's not hard. I love Breath of the Wild. Do not get me wrong. Breath of the Wild is a fantastic game and I love it to pieces. But nothing beats like the first game you beat in college. Super Mario Odyssey. I fucking love that game so much.
Okay.
Soup.
So, Super Mario Odyssey is the best 3D Mario game to replay.
Is it? I haven't played it much after I beat it.
It's very enjoyable trying to collect as many moons as you can because you know where they are. Because it's very satisfying watching, dozens and dozens of moons go into the spaceship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But because moons are basically worthless in that game, there is no satisfaction in picking anything up.
Oh, absolutely not. I just, my first playthrough, like, sitting there it was like towards the end of my first semester in college. I went to one of my fucking lessons for trumpet playing, and I'm sitting there waiting for my instructor. He comes up going, "I figured you would have something fun to do while you had to wait for me." And he's just looking. He's like, "So how's the new game?" I'm like, "I fucking love it, dude." And he's like, "Do you just want to do that instead of the lesson?" "Kinda, but we're gonna do the lesson instead. I already paid you."
All right, fair enough.
So I remember I beat it in like 2 days.
Did you complete the darker side of the moon?
I did not.
I did.
Coward.
It's not that I'm a coward. It's just that I beat the main story of the game, had to go through finals at college, and then just never jump back in hardcore.
Do it. Do it. Do it live.
No.
It's honestly not that hard. It's probably one of the easiest, like, final trial things in a 3D Mario game. Matthew.
Well, let's hope I don't lag. So 2017, right?
Yes.
Here we go. Honorable mention, Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
Because, of course. Honorable mention, Super Mario Odyssey.
All right.
Okay. Game of the year. No, Game of the year. Nier Automata.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Not one bit.
Not one bit, considering it's one of the few videos that you literally sat there and poured passion into.
Well, it's a platinum game first of all, so gameplay is good. It's a more of a JRPG than it is totally action, so there's points for that. The story just fucking it killed me. Story destroyed me. I loved it. And there's just something about the way the game is. I can't explain how I love it.
I do need to get around to it. I have been tempted to buy the game, but the Yorha edition. I believe I pronounced that right.
Yeah.
But just haven't got around to it. I don't have a lot of time for new games, and it's hard to pull the trigger on it.
Oh, but you'll play fucking older games all over and over and over and over and over again.
You leave Dark Souls out of this.
That game is 8 years old.
Stay away from my urges.
It is. So you stay away from my urges. So, my 2017 games. Honorable mention, Breath of the Wild.
What? I thought it was gonna be Breath of the Wild, to be perfectly honest with you.
I liked Breath of the Wild, but upon reflection, it's not even like top 3 Zelda games.
Oh shit.
And I should know, I bought it both on Wii U and on Switch. Because I, again, hate money. Doki Doki Literature Club, another honorable mention.
Really?
It's one of the only, like,
Weeb.
dating sim graphic novel thingies I've gotten into, or visual novel, rather.
Maybe I need to give that game a second look, because I've never played it.
I know what happens in it, so I found it very boring. So, if you...
I did not know. I got right before that point in the in the Game Grumps playthrough.
So you just picked it up?
Yeah, so I downloaded it, played it through like that night, and oh, it hit. It fucking hit. So Terrell, if you ever get around to it, do it.
Oh yeah, so you don't know what happens.
Yeah, I've never cared enough. I heard it's fucking fucked up, but like, I don't know
Take the time, go through it, stream it, so we can enjoy it.
Oh, I've got to stream it now. Now you're adding more. Now you're adding more fucking.
I forgot an honorable mention. How could I have done this?
What?
It's because it came out at the very end of 2017.
Oh no.
Xenoblade 2. Honorable mention.
Are you sure that's not your game of the year?
I'm sure it's not my game of the year, but it's a really good JRPG.
Okay, so if Nier Automata hadn't come out, would
Yes,
it be your
it would have been Xenoblade.
Okay, fair enough. Last honorable mention, Cuphead.
Cuphead's really good.
Noticed there was no Super Mario Odyssey. But my game of the year is a Mario game. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Wait, was that? I thought that was 2018, not 2017.
It was 2017. I remember because that's the first game I bought for my Switch before I even had a Switch.
Fuck.
Why
then I
did
forgot
you
an
do
honorable-
that?
A very high honorable
'Cause I
mention for
wanted
me
it.
is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I fucking love that game.
But I put Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as my 2017 game of the year as opposed to whenever it came out earlier.
It came out at some point. I bought it for the Wii U when it came out. I remember that.
I enjoyed it on the Wii U, but I fell hard for it on the Switch.
We still gotta
I
play
don't
it.
know.
We still
I
gotta
put
play
so
it.
much time into it. So yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I would probably say is my favorite game of that year. But honestly, though, kind of a weak year for me.
Oh, next year's gonna be super weak for me.
Oh, it's pretty weak for me too.
Oh, is this this is 2018, right?
Yep.
That we get into, yeah.
Yeah, I
Speaking
think
of
mine's
2018.
decently weak. Yeah, mine's decently weak.
Let's get into it. Terrell, go ahead.
Okay, Detroit Become Human for honorable mention.
Okay.
That game's been fun to play through. I've been playing through it. I played through it a little bit earlier this year. God of Thor.
Okay, as an honorable mention, all right.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. In reflection, in reflection, I've realized that there are, better games. Red Dead DOS.
Oh, that was 2018. Yeah,
That was like October.
It was. Let me check something real quick because I think I'm wrong.
just shows that Terrell did not come prepared.
Not prepared.
Oh yeah, no, completely. So, Far Cry 5.
Okay.
Another that FPS is actually really fucking good. Okay, like that one's really good. I enjoyed that a lot, and I have no clue as to why I enjoyed it as much as I did.
I mean, Far Cry 4 was fun, so.
I remember you
Far Cry
streamed
5 was-
Far Cry 5, and it looked enjoyable.
It was. I don't know. Something about it just did the good, man. Did the good.
Yes, did
okay.
the good.
And then I mentioned Red Dead 2 for an honorable mention, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then what I said was my game of the year is now an honorable mention.
Oh,
Spider-Man for PS4.
Yeah, I
so
still
that is
haven't
now
played
an
that
honorable
game.
mention.
It is
Still
now an
haven't
honorable
played that
mention.
game?
It has been dethroned by the illustrious Beat Saber.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Dude, Beat Saber is literally the shit. No one can tell me otherwise. I absolutely love it.
So McGee,
Yeah.
I need to come to your house at some point and play Beat Saber because I've never played it, but I've been really interested to see how insane some of the music I listen to would be.
Oh, but I would be more than happy to show you, and then I can show you some of the shit that Matthew had put me through while I was on an energy drink.
Fighting
Oh, God.
gold.
Yeah, he put me through some weeb shit, and here's the problem with weebs. They don't know how to make actual
They
rhythm
don't.
maps.
They
just make
don't.
them as hard as they can. They literally just make ridiculously hard shit, and why, I have no clue.
Because weebs are always ridiculously hard. Have you seen
Yeah.
those anime chicks?
Right, and overall, like, the content that the game does ship with is good. I just prefer the modded in stuff. That's just me, though.
That's where the fun comes in.
Okay,
Right.
I'm going to the door now. Bye-bye.
So, I mean, we're on the final stretch here, so let's
We
try
are.
to finish this up.
This is this
Matthew?
year now, right?
Oh, we're still in
Fuck, what came out?
2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stop without you.
Oh,
Because we're
sorry.
We're awesome like that.
I appreciate
Alright.
you.
Matthew, go ahead and tell me your 2018 games.
Okay, honorable mentions. Smash Ultimate. Because,
Okay.
you
Fuck,
know,
I
it's
forgot
fun.
that came out in 2018.
And Hitman 2, 2019. Or not 2019, 2018. I'm fucking stupid.
A little bit. But we love you all the same.
Yep. And God of War. Game of the year.
That's your game of the year?
That's my game of the year.
Okay. So we kind of talked about this off screen while Terrell was getting his food. God of Thor, it's an honorable mention for me by default because there were only so many games I cared about in 2018.
2018 was really, like, dry, it felt.
Yeah, it kind of was.
I mean,
but
it was an even year, therefore Nintendo don't put out a lot of good games.
That's fair. Yeah, God of Thor did not wow me that much. I'm not gonna go into too much detail with that. Especially, there is a video coming out in March for it.
I mean, I fucking got
He
home
knows
from
this because he's uploaded everything up in advance.
I got home from fucking school the day it came out, and I played 12 hours, slept for 4 hours, woke up, played 12 more hours, finished the game.
Okay, so for me, I put a
was able
lot
to
of
drop
time
12
into it
hours
when
in
it
a
came
week
out.
during finals week.
I was unemployed when it came out. I had just quit my job at KFC.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I had nothing but to do except for playing God of Thor. I played it basically nonstop for a week. I got the platinum trophy, and then I was done with it for about a year until I picked it back up again.
I got the platinum and never went back.
God of Thor just, like, I really like it, alright? It's a good game.
It's a decent game. It's a good game.
It's a good game.
It
But
is
it's just
not
not
a
replayable.
good God of War game.
Oh, yeah, because like good God
Fair
of War
enough.
game, any of them except like Ascension and maybe Chains of Olympus. Chains of Olympus is pretty weak.
God of War 2, I'm not personally the biggest fan of.
Dude, God of War 2 kicks ass. What are you talking about?
It's good. It's not my favorite. I prefer 1 over 2.
1 is pretty good though. So like,
That's fair.
I really
But
don't
no,
have a dog in this fight because...
You've only played God of Thor.
Exactly.
But no, like God of Thor is good. It is good. It's
Okay.
it's not the best God of War game for me.
Here's a question. Do you want more games like God of Thor, though?
what do you mean? More
Yes.
games like God of War or God of Thor? Like more games in the series in that style?
More games in the series with this new reboot-esque way that they've gone about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly, this is a good stepping stone. I mean, Matthew, you and I had a lot of messages back and forth about this on Discord. But this can be an awesome stepping stone to go insane for God of Thor 2.
I kind of
Like
wish they would go God of Thor.
No, that would be a stupid official title.
It'd be funny.
No, yeah, I think it'll just get like more crazy. They won't revert back to the original style.
All right. Do you think we'll get a game where we get to play a little bit as Atreus as he
Probably.
gets older?
Probably
It
God of
makes
Thor
sense.
2, yeah. Like I think next game you're gonna play as him more.
Similar to what they did with The Last of Us Part 2.
Because we've
what
played as
it's
Kratos
gonna
for
be.
so many games.
Yeah.
Right, I think the best thing to do is to get away from the half-assed kind of God of War, kind of not, and kind of do its own thing with
Yeah.
Atreus.
To be fair, though, if Kratos was a companion, he'd have to be strong as hell. Like, as a companion. He'd have to be, like, carrying you.
Dude, fucking best companion. I mean, like if Kratos was in an RPG, he's the only person you would need on your team.
Very
Solo.
much so.
All right. So
God
for
of
my
War.
2018 games, I only have 3 on my list. God of Thor is an honorable mention, only basically by default. Donut County, really fun indie game, really charming. Spider-Man PS4 is my game of the year for 2018.
It's not a bad game of the year, not gonna lie.
It's
I
such
still
a good
haven't played it.
game, and I hate to say it, but while I was playing Spider-Man PS4, I bought it day one. I played it day one.
Mm-hmm.
And I later got the Spider-Man Limited Edition PS4 Pro because I'm cool like that, and I hate money. As soon as I started playing Spider-Man PS4, I was talking to Kyle during this because he was playing it too, and I said, you know, I hate to say it, but I like this way more than God of War. And he's like, know what? I agree.
It's a good game. It is a fantastic game.
It is not... Similar to God of Thor, there's a lot they can do with the next game.
I mean, yeah, but...
But as a starting point for this new Insomniac Spider-Man franchise, God, it was good.
I hope it doesn't go through the same amount of development hell the first one did, because everybody's like, it's going to be terrible because of how much development hell it went through.
It won't. I mean,
God,
honestly,
I hope not,
probably the
James.
biggest
God,
things...
I fucking hope not.
They have the basic combat already made, and they're not going to change New York that much.
I mean, yeah, they can't, really.
Yeah, they'll change, like, small things. They'll probably update textures and everything, but they're not going to go crazy with it. So,
Yeah.
the game's basically done.
The game is effectively done.
We're down to this year, 2019.
Oh boy.
What a fucking year it's been.
So, I already know Matthew's Game of the Year. Terrell, I do not know your Game of the Year.
You don't know what my game of the year is?
I believe we've talked about it, but I don't pay attention to half of the shit you say.
Fuck you, first of all. Let's start there. Fuck you. All right.
I tried so hard. You put me in this corner.
Okay, here we go. Are we doing honorable mentions for this year? Or are we just slapping our
Honorable
dicks down?
mentions, yeah.
Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions. I have to admit, the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare, it has been the best one I've played in a good long while.
Yeah, just wait till January until they pull a Black Ops 4 and ruin it.
I know. I'm gonna say it now, and I'm not gonna make a video about it till after January, maybe even February, because we'll see what happens. Luigi's Mansion 3, fantastic game. Very, very fantastic game. Absolutely gorgeous. I love playing that game.
Have you beaten it?
I have not beaten it yet.
Coward. I haven't even played it yet.
I don't
even know
have
what I'm saying.
time to
It's
beat
a
it.
short
I'm too busy
game. It's only
beating my
like-
game of the year.
It's only like 8 hours.
Okay, well that's 8 hours I could be throwing into my game of the year.
Oh, wait, no. Yes, I do know your Game of the Year. What the fuck
I was
am
about to say, how the fuck do you not know my
Yeah,
game of the
it's
year?
pretty obvious
How
with
the
it.
actual fuck did you not know my game of the year?
Sorry, I'm...
Dumb?
Sorry, I expected us to be done with this like 2 hours ago.
It hasn't even been an hour, but yeah, because the 6 o'clock thing.
It's almost been an hour and some odd minute. Another honorable mention is The Outer Worlds. My Memory of Us is another one. Really enjoyed that game. Had a lot of I don't want to say I had a lot of fun with it, but I enjoyed it immensely.
That was this year?
Yeah,
Probably the Switch port.
I'm just saying the Switch port of it, and that's where I heard about it. So,
I gotcha.
fight me.
We don't really have like rules here, let's be honest.
Let's be perfectly honest. We were talking about how we could easily put GTA 5 in for 3 spots.
3 Game of the Years.
Yeah, and I put Mario Kart 8 for fucking 2017. I mean...
Tetris 99 is another one. That was
Tetris
this year,
99
wasn't it?
is fucking... Yeah, Tetris 99's the
I
shit.
believe so, yeah.
It's hard,
Yeah.
though.
I was
God, this
terrible
was such
at
a
it.
long
I
year.
played it not nearly as much as Matthew did, but it was the shit, and I liked watching Matthew play it because it was funny. I'm sorry, Matthew.
That's fine. I know I'm bad.
Anyway, but my game of the year, by far, and I've been very vocal about this, is Fire Emblem Three Houses. God, I love that game.
Fucking weeb.
I didn't get into it nearly as much as the friend who was like, you need to play this with me because I don't want to spoil it, did. But she had never told me, come on, we're going to GameStop, you're going to pick up this game tonight, and you're going to start, and I'm going to kind of tell you what I know, I would have never gotten into the Fire Emblem games. I'm so excited to see what they do going forward.
I mean, you have a 3DS.
The new mechanics of this game are just fan-fucking-tastic that they added in. And it's already a fantastic strategy game. Like, I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm going through all four houses, as fast as I can. The problem is they're all like 100, not 100, they're all like 60 hours each. I just hit the midway point on my second playthrough, now that I'm able to grind it out more.
Oof.
So, now that you've played Fire Emblem Three Houses, do you have any interest on going back to some of the older games, like let's say the 3DS games?
Awakening, Fates. Those are like the good ones.
Right. Fire Emblem Warriors.
That's a Warriors game. That doesn't count. Fuck off.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I thought about it for a while, but then I've been told by people who have played it that they're different enough to where it would be interesting. But I don't want to say I've been like babied too much, but I've been babied by Three Houses.
Three Houses is an easier game in the series.
It is.
Just play Awakening. That's the one everyone recommends to first timers. And you're not a first timer. Play Awakening. You have a 2DS. You have no excuse.
He's a coward.
I have a friend who played Awakening, and they're like, it's not good.
Oh, well, that's what your friend says. Your friends also make fun of you for watching dubbed anime. So
yeah, you do.
I don't. I say it's completely okay.
I know why you want to watch the fucking the subbed anime, because you want to stare at titties, not faces.
I've never attacked you for liking dub anime. What are you talking about?
Sorry, you just triggered him with that statement.
Oh, I did. Anyway, yes, I'm actually booting it up right now. I'm gonna play Fire Emblem right now.
Oh my fuck.
At least wait till we're done. We're almost done.
I know. I gotta get
so
that,
Matthew,
gotta get that
yes.
gameplay.
Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions and then Game of the Year.
Sekiro.
I think I know your Game of the Year.
Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, he's talked about it.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3. DMC 5.
Okay.
Mario Maker 2.
Good choice.
And my Game of the Year is Resident Evil 2 Remake.
That's a personal thing. I don't think that should be included, but oh well.
Wait, what?
What?
I don't think remakes or remasters should be included. Even though one of my honorable mentions was a remaster.
It should absolutely be included.
Have you
Especially with how
Have you
different.
played the original Resident Evil 2? Because I did right before I bought the remake. I can tell you, it's completely different.
Yeah, it's such a wildly different game. I mean, like, I get where you're coming from, but no.
See, like, if I put the original Resident Evil remake, I'd get it, because they're the same game, style and everything. Just, like, newer. This is not the case.
If I were to have put, like, Devil May Cry 1 on Switch as my game of the year, yes, because it's literally the same game we've gotten several times. But no,
yes,
it's way different.
So this game is way... I don't know. I'm not too crazy about going and playing the original Resident Evil 2.
Oh, no one is.
But I might watch you play it, Matthew, if you don't mind.
I mean, I'll play it again. I don't care. I love fucking the original game.
I'll do that, and then maybe I'll pick up the new one and see how it's different.
I mean, I play both of them in the call, so...
I just haven't been in the call in a minute.
Because
I feel like it's the Sekiro Power Hour.
It's a nice... It is the Sekiro Power Hour in that call. But it's a really nice... Like, they changed some things, reimagined some things, make things the way they should have been or how people remember them. Make the mechanics easier, made hardcore mode, which I hate, but I love it, but I hate it. Made Mr. X cool. I don't know. It's just, I love it. It's amazing. It looks amazing, too. The RE engine kicking ass.
The RE engine, I will admit, is fucking phenomenal.
It's such a diverse fucking engine. We talked about this in our last podcast, but it is such a good engine.
Compared to the fucking Frostbite engine, it is super diverse.
And speaking of the RE engine, I got to play 7. The first
Yes, you
game
do.
in that engine.
I bought 7 when I still worked at Walmart on the Xbox One. Still haven't played it. And actually, speaking of, I bought Resident Evil 2 Remake on PS4.
Oh my fucking... And you haven't played it.
Haven't played it. So I was intentionally planning on doing Let's Plays on my personal channel for it.
Oh, but that's
because
changed.
of personal life and everything, it's not in
You
the
don't
cards
have
at the
time.
moment.
I feel personally attacked.
As you should.
As I very well should, but I feel personally attacked.
I'm going to cut out everything up to the point to where Terrell says I feel personally attacked.
Guys, we're relaunching the channel. We're making an entirely new channel.
And
Well, I mean, no, we're not.
And we're going to call it Gamers Bahamas.
No, we're gonna call it Gamers Rise Up. Fucking, we're gonna storm the White House in 2020.
We're going to call it the Gamers Nexus.
Yeah, 'cause that's totally not a thing. Because we can definitely
I was
steal
thinking
that.
Digital Foundry, but I feel like that was taken. So for 2019, my runner-ups, I only have 2 of them. Mario Maker 2.
Where are the levels, James? Where are the fucking
Yeah, where are
levels,
the
James?
levels? Shut up, Mickey. You don't even play the game. James,
Oh.
where are the levels?
I want to get the game in 2020. He better have levels for me to play.
He has some levels, but he needs more. Where are your levels?
Yeah, exactly.
There
Where
we
the
go.
fucking levels, James?
Where are they at?
Okay, now I feel attacked.
As you should. You're not doing your job in this team and making fucking Mario Maker levels for us to review.
Oh, I'm sorry if I'm actually working on videos.
You're so far.
Okay, now
advanced,
I
you don't
feel
need to make
attacked.
Videos.
Honestly, I mostly just have scripts and gameplay recorded. Like, that's it.
Must be nice.
That's it.
Yeah. Anyways, my next honorable mention is The Outer Worlds. I haven't put that much time into it, but
It's fun.
it's fun. I've enjoyed it more than Fallout. I just went on a murder spree and killed everyone and then reloaded the save.
Okay, yeah, no, I've actually I have a separate save for where I'm going through murdering random key characters. It's fucking great.
Of course you do. I just get these urges.
Me too.
Stay away from his.
And
urges.
anyways, to satisfy my urges, my game of the year is Devil May Cry 5.
What could it be?
Big surprise.
Bang, bang, bang. The game did his double trigger.
It pulled my devil trigger. I fucking did a judgment cut end all over my PS4 when I was playing it.
I knew it.
Or judgment nut end. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to misspeak there.
You know what? We don't exactly have
Scum.
rules for this.
But no, Devil May Cry 5, maybe the best Devil May Cry game. I'm still trying to figure that out.
I mean, gameplay-wise, it feels way better than any other game in the series
It's
that I've played.
so good. I'm slowly but surely working on the platinum for it. It's another wonderful example of how really fucking diverse the RE engine is.
And man, I just
God, the
love.
fucking dude,
I just love
okay, if
playing
now
that
they would
game at
just
60
allow-
FPS. So nice, so crisp. So crisp.
Crisps?
Crisps.
Crisp-
Hey,
crisp?
hey, fuck you. I get to play that at 60 FPS. You don't. Woohoo.
Okay. I don't mind.
I don't. James doesn't care about frame rate that much, believe it
But
or
if he-
not.
I
but if he
prefer stable frame rates.
Exactly. Like,
My frame rates are
There are
very
games that
stable.
are great at 30 FPS as long as they are locked there.
Yeah, for me, I've never cared that much. Don't care about resolution as long as I can tell what's going on.
Just make the game look pretty.
Frame rate, again, if it's stable, I'm cool with it. Actually, Devil May Cry 5 is the only game I've seen a noticeable frame rate difference on between base model PS4 and the PS4 Pro.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wait? You own a Pro?
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Yeah, dude, the Spider-Man one, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a Pro and not.
Maybe
just
if
a
you
fucking-
watched his fucking console unboxing, you would know that. Fake fan.
Yeah.
I watched it when it first came out.
Fake fan. So did I.
But,
Fake fan.
But I played
I've known
5
about it
at...
longer than you.
I'm a better fan than you. I actually read his tweets
I'm not on Twitter.
Coward.
at TDSK17
I
real.
am on Twitter. I just I forget to check it because I want it to be like a proper feed where it starts me refreshed at the top of when I open it, and then I can scroll down instead of starting me where I last left off, and then I have to scroll the way to
There's
the
a
top.
button that takes you to the top.
You have to select that button, and it's bullshit.
You hear this baby
Oh,
over
you
here?
poor baby.
You hear this baby over here?
Yes, I will bitch about that because fucking Twitter, do your job and be a good social media platform.
It is. It's that. You know what? Fuck it. I give up.
Oh shit, he quit. All right, so I have ideas to replace him. I know you wanted another host at some point, James, but I've been thinking about just cutting him anyway.
Who else will I do a Devil May Cry Power Hour with?
Literally, we could probably find you someone.
But no, with Devil May Cry 5, I played it at Kyle's house a little bit, and he has a base model, and yeah, significant frame rate dips. Well, actually, no, not significant, just enough to where I was like, oh, there's a frame rate dip. Not saying it doesn't do that on the Pro, it was just more noticeable on base model.
Alright, fair enough.
Where the fuck is Matthew? We gotta end this.
I think Matthew actually fucking quit.
Who?
You?
Who?
Oh, hello, random person.
Who?
Hey, random person, would you like to have a job at That Game Review Show? You don't get paid, but you have the clout.
I mean, this took us 2 hours to do. Longer because we were waiting on Terrell for a while.
And me.
Okay, and I apologize to you guys about that. I
Well,
thought
maybe-
this was gonna be a seamless issue to get food.
Maybe
and I would be able
if
to run away for like a minute while James was talking.
maybe if
grab
your
the food, be
DoorDash
back.
like worked.
You know, I
That-
should have
this
just picked
just
up the
in.
food on my own.
This just in, that DoorDash review show.
I'll talk. I will pay the actresses to open the door without pants.
Yikes.
I can't believe that
Anyways,
happened.
So this has been your lovely host of That Game Review Show.
Hosts.
This is our games of the games of the decade.
Our games of the decade, because we gotta ride them those trends.
Yep.
Those trendy boys. Oh shit.
Yeah, so I don't know. I doubt we'll get a whole lot of engagement on this because
Who cares?
it's us. Yeah, who gives a fuck about what we think? We're just a bunch of nobodies.
A bunch of
On the
nobodies
internet.
who like to put things on the internet.
Exactly. Anyways, though, if anyone has made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please let us know what your top games of the decade are down in the comments. We will make an effort at reading some of them, if there are any. Yeah, I think that's it. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe. We'll, no promises we'll do another podcast anytime soon. Wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge.
And I think that's it. Anything else you guys want to say?
Skritty.
Keep an idea of podcasts in mind, boys.
Ooh.
You know what? That's it. I'm not doing any more podcasts. I fucking quit. Officially done.
Stop being a hoe.
Hey, so while we're here, would you like a job at